Howdy folks, welcome to episode 42. I think we need to hurry up and get our oxygen before I run out here. And we'll get started. But yeah. Let's see here. Where's the door? Where is my... There we go. Okay, so I think we're in oxygen now. So it should be good. But yeah, at the end of that last episode, I noticed right as I was signing off that I was almost out of oxygen. So yeah, let's do this. Come on. There we go. Alright, and yeah, we can go up here and grab our oxygen, and so yeah, there we go. Alright, much better. And I think I even had some in my inventory. Yeah, I've got some bottles in my inventory, so it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, much better. Okay, so when we left off last episode, I was building this tower thing up here, and I want to go back to this, and let's see, we're going to do this. So we're going to seal this in for one thing, and the other thing is that we figured out that the sun is not going to show the way I wanted through this window because of the window, and so I'm going to rebuild this, and you know, this square is lame, and so I'm not going to do a square. So yeah, I want to rebuild basically this top. So I think I'm just going to have to take everything out and start from the floor level, and we'll just, you know, make this more presentable, because, you know, a square is kind of boring for the rest of this being, you know, contoured in the ways that it is. So yeah, we're going to, let's see, we're going to take all this down, and then I'm going to continue on, whoops, and let me get my jetpack going here. And then we're going to continue building on this. I think we're going to try to make this room nice. And the other thing I wanted to get done was getting the oxygen in both this and the downstairs, because there's a couple rooms downstairs that don't have proper oxygenation yet. So let's get these windows out of the way. Now, almost got all of them now while I'm yapping away. And then we can see what we can do here. So let's get this brought out here this way some more. So I think we're going to come out, let's see, like this. And so what I'm thinking is I want to have more of a, yeah, I want this out this way and this way. And maybe we can even make this not a standard shape too. But I want this to come out more, and I figured I could have that diagonal type shape here. And let me see here. Let's get these blocks, and that was an interesting pause there. Let's get these like this, and so yeah, we can do this sort of thing here, and we can bring these down this way. So basically like the front, you know, the front and the sides, all the other entrances that we have over here are shaped like that. So we have this sort of thing. And so I want to make the, I mean, as long as I've got the rest of the building like that, I want to make it match. So we can do that, and then we can even come back this way. Yeah, actually, I think that works. So we'll do this, and we'll take this out. Let's see, do we want to go 1 or do we want to go 2? I think we'll go 2 this time. And so we're going to take this piece, and we're going to do that. And let me see, do I want that to come out another 2? Or do I want it to stop there? Yeah, I'm not sure if I want it to... Let's try this. Let's see how this looks. So we'll put in our windows. Get the rest of our windows here. Here we go. And so we're going to have a big double window here like that, and then we're going to put our these things, let's see, like that. Now is that in the right? Is that in the right? Yeah. Okay, that's the right direction. All right. And I think that's correct. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like that's correct. And so we'll get to this, come on, that, and like this. And let's see how that looks. I'm not sure if I want to bring this other one out another 2 blocks and kind of dig it into the side. Maybe. Maybe. Or just bring it in flat and cut it short. I'm not sure. Let me see here. Because if that's going to come out 2 blocks, it's going to go here and here. And then it's going to dig into that. And I think it's going to kind of... No, it won't really cut that too short, but still it kind of seems like it's going into... Yeah, it's like it's going into that too much. So let's bring these up. We'll do this. And actually, I guess I don't need that bottom one there once I get these up here. So we can do this and come across. There we go, like that. And we'll close this in. And then hopefully we can get this properly closed in again. And let me see, that's not going to be a window. And I think we're going to take this off here. And we're going to do something like this. Let me see. We'll get this up here. And then we could probably put a couple of the windows in here. So let's see, let's do this. And then this. Almost like it was pre-built. Yeah, so we'll take these out too. Like it was pre-built and then stuck in here kind of thing. So let's see if we can get that. And there we go. Put that one there. And there, come on. There we go. Okay, so now if we put these on here, and then we'll need something to go across the top of that too. So let's see. We can get going here. Whoops. And then we can put our window in here. Let's get this one and let's just reset it so we don't have to mess around with all the axes. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, and that way. So I guess I need to drill some more out here. And we'll get this. There we go. Okay. And so now we've got our windows. Oh, look how that's just jammed right up against the rock. Let's dig a little bit out here. A little bit. Make this a little bit hollow. There we go. And then we can do the same thing like I was saying before with the red. With the red, so that we can make it look a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I could probably even contour that in, but that's fine. And then I think what we're going to do is come out on this side the same sort of thing. So let's do this. Get this down a little bit, and this down a little bit. Come on, there we go. All right, and so then we can do the same sort of thing here. Let's see, we want that. And that, and then we're going to come out here, and we're going to do the same thing over there, and then we're going to come out one more, just for the fun of it. So yeah, we can have this on two sides. And is that going to be a single? Yeah, that's going to be single, and it's not going to match. It's going to drive everybody nuts. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to take this out and do this, because that's going to be bad if I leave it the other way. So let's do this. Let's see. Get this up here. Come on. And there we go. And we'll put this, whoops, put this, and like that. Okay, and so now we have our two there, and then two there, and then two here. So we'll put that there, and then we can get these reversed. So pink axis, nope, red axis. So we can put these in here. So I think you see what We're going to do the same thing on this side with these windows. Let's get this cleaned out. And hopefully we can get this sealed up. Come on. One more, a little bit. There we go. All right. And good, that helps to kind of close that in a little bit better too. So let me actually do this just because. We'll do that there. Come on. And we'll get these closed in just so that it's not like a see-through down here. There we go. Okay. Just want that to look like it's more sealed in. Okay. And then these here. And for some reason it just looks wrong. I don't know, I'll probably have to come out wider with that, but let me get these windows in and we can figure out what to do from there. It's almost like an octagon type of room, but partial. And you know what, before I switch this over, let's do this. Decide where our window's going to be. I think there. Yeah. And so our window is going to be here in the middle. Right. There we go. Right there. Okay. So then we can get these diagonals up here. And these are always, I think that's the correct way. Let's see. Actually, it kind of looks like it's not going to be. Let me see. Double check. If that's going to match up, or is that going to... Nope, I think that's the wrong way. So we have to go like this. Nope. Like that. There we go. Okay. So there it matches up. All right. And let's look at these two. And then let's see this end. So I think it's going to go across this axis. I think that's correct. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So there we go. We've got those blocks up there, and now I just need to put on the roof. And let me double check how I did that again. Let's go look down here so that it sticks to the theme. And that is just, whoops, that's just flat up there, isn't it? Is that how I did that? I thought I had done more rampy type thing. Oh, it was on the corners that I'd put the ramps. Okay, so let's do this, and I guess we'll just use what we've got. So we'll do, come on. Does it not want to go on this spot? It doesn't want to go on this individual spot here. Why does it want to go over there? It's like refusing to go there. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Huh. There we go. Okay. that was odd. Okay, and then we can put these like that against there. Get these across. And then this should be easier to manage. So that and that, and I still keep missing by a key every time. Every time I go to put my hand back on WASD, I keep missing. Okay, so let's see. There we go. Get our roof on here. This should be a little bit more presentable compared to the boring square that we had, and it looks like I need to take that piece out too. Let's see. So we don't have a floating piece here. This little chunk. Come on. There we go. And so we'll get these up here. And let me see. We'll do this just so that we have an easier time getting these other blocks in there. There we go. Now it shouldn't be such a hassle trying to get this put together. Put these in here. And then we should, oh, you know what, I should probably go inside. But I need to finish this other stuff on the outside first. So let me see what I can do here. We can contour these. And where is the other corner? But we'll get these diagonals here instead. So like we were doing on the other one. I think it was like that. And yeah, that's fine. So we can put these blocks in here. There we go. So they match on the outside. And we'll get these same ones over here. There we go. And then we can do a... Should I put like that, or should I put... Let me see. Let's do this. And we'll put these along here. Like this. And I need a spot where I can come back in. Right. And so then we can put a corner on here. So what do we have as far as that goes? I think we're going to need one of these. Whoops. There we go. And that's not really going to work, is it? That's not... Nothing's going to fit there. I don't think there's a piece that can fit there. So... Yeah, I guess I am going to have to go back to this. And we'll figure out something else to do here. So we can do this. Like that? Maybe? I don't know if that's bad or not. It kind of doesn't look like what I wanted, but let's see. Get the rest of this side too. And we can put these on here. There we go. And then we can do that. And then this piece can go across. We can even put a corner in there. There's our corner, and I can actually close this in because I'm going to go in the other window. So let's do this. There we go. All right, I'm still going to have to come out here to paint it too later, but that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. And I might even decide that I want to have a door here. I might even decide that I want to have a door in the roof or something to get out of this thing. But I think that's a better... I might even put... Let's see, should we do this? Maybe do that. But yeah, so here is our bedroomy type place. The eternal sunrise kind of thing. And so let's get this sealed in, because I don't think I want to do the deco right now. We'll get the rest of this sealed in. So let's see here. We'll take these blocks here. And I want to figure out how to put some windows in this too. So I'm going to have to figure that out in addition to what we're doing. Because I do want to have some windows in here. Let's see. This can go up there. I do the same thing down here. But yeah, I want to put in some windows as you're coming up this thing, like 2 or 3 of them on the way up. So I'll have to figure out where those are going to be. Let's see. But we'll just get this solid in first. Then we can worry about that. We can punch out the windows after we're done. So yeah, like I've explained before, is if you're not sure exactly what you want to do, don't let that stop you from building. Just start roughing things out, and you will get ideas as you're going. As you're roughing things out, it'll help you to imagine where you want to go from there. And so it's definitely a helpful technique to... Here we go. It's definitely a helpful thing to get the creative juices flowing, is to just kind of, you know, get a rough draft, and then you can refine it from there. Oh, this would look better if I added this, you know, instead of just trying to conjure the entire thing in your imagination in one step. Because you can't always do that. So let's get a little bit... that's what I didn't want to do. That was what I was trying to avoid doing. Okay. Then which side was that on? I think that's here. So let's do this, and we'll put these back. Let's see. I need to do this piece first, just so that I'm sure I've... Whoops. And there we go. Like that. And that. And what is that piece there? Is that a... That's one of the other small diagonals, isn't it? Okay, so it's this one, and like that. I think it's that piece. There we go. Okay. I just don't want that unsealed from the outside. I want it to be visually, for the most part, sealed. So let's see. What is that part there? Is that over here? Okay. Okay, so we can do the same thing over here. We can get this sealed up, but I think I will do that later. I want to get this window thing figured out if I can. And so how many blocks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16 blocks. And so if we go 4, 8, and 12, yeah, so let's go, whoops, not what I was trying to do. Let's go 4, 6, 7, 8, and 12. And those are going to be where the windows are. And do they have a 3-sided? They have a 2-sided window, but they don't really have a 3-sided window, do they? Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of a window would look best as you're coming up this thing and would also match what we've already got. But I think, let me see, if we put this way on all 4 sides as you're coming out, let me see, is that the, there we go, clear side. And yeah, so I think if we do this, let me try one of them. Helps if I switch back to disassemble. Okay, there we go. And we'll try this. And we'll see if this is going to work. And here we go. Let's do this. And this, and then obviously we're going to need the other blocks to come this way. So we're going to do this. And we'll put, oops, like that. And that. There we go. Okay, so when we're coming in, when we're coming up from in there, let me see how that's going to look and compare that to this. What I want to do is on this one, I want to go the other way and see if it might work. So we're going to take this, and does that even make sense? Is that going to make sense? Right? And have the window out here. Is that going to make sense if the window's out here? Let's see. And we're going to have to put it on 3 sides maybe. Because the question is, how do we get those blocks? Which blocks are those going to be that match in? So like that. And let me see, is that this one? Like that. And so, yeah, actually, maybe we can do that. Let me see. Let's do this. Let's put this block here and see if maybe either putting a diagonal here. Let's see, is this the right diagonal? I think that's the right way. Yeah. So if we put a diagonal there and then we seal all that in, is that gonna work? Because then it comes out to the window. Whoops, as you're coming out, as you're coming in and out. So this way you're coming in and out, and let's see. Let's do this. And we'll change and rotate. There we go. Okay, so you're coming in and out, and there's the window there. That looks really, even that way, it looks really plain. And then when you come through this way, and you come through this window, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, I like this one. So I'm going to do these, and let's get our jetpack back on. So, and I might even make that a bubble, make that like a bubble shape coming out. Be kind of cool. But let's see, if I'm going to do that, I'm probably not going to do 3 of them. It's too many. They're too close together. So let's get these take it back out. And what did we have? 16 blocks. So what if we go at 5 and 10 instead? And so this was 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So this is 10. So this is where the windows are going to be. And let's do that. Let's get our windows up here. Get them here. Were those on that block? Those were on that block, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do our windows here. And let's see here. Get these 4, and then we can put our diagonals. And I'm kind of thinking that it would look cool as a bubble type thing instead of using the concrete blocks, using the windows on all of those, like on the top and bottom also. So let me try that on this level, because I'm not positive if, the thing is I'm not positive if we have all of the pieces to do that, so let me check. So if I were to do that, this one would be here, and then this piece would be a corner. Yeah, that would be one of the corners. So let's do this, let's try this, and I'll probably need more windows, won't I? And so let me do this before I forget. Come on. There we go. Let's go into the constructor and we'll get our windows made. So we'll get some more windows made. Let's see here. Windows, regular window blocks, and we'll do 100, I think. We'll get 100 windows going because I'm sure we'll use those anyway. And do these. Is that going to be the right slope? I think that's the right slope. Looks like it. Okay. And this. Whoops. And I'm going the wrong way on them. There we go. And there we go. Okay, and then we can do this corner. Tell me those aren't going to stick out. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. Whoops. And I think that will actually work well compared to the other style. So we'll put these back. Is that this piece? Yeah. Put these back. And I could even do this. Let me see. Let me get these because they're gonna show. So they're gonna be ugly if I leave them like this. See how much I can take apart and rebuild the same thing over and over. But yeah, they're gonna look bad if I do them that way. So I don't want to have to do that. So what we'll do is we'll start with these. There we go. And then we will come out from there. So we'll do this, and then we can make these pieces come up from there. Not sure why it decided it's going to do that. It's weird. So that's, yeah, it's much better. Because from the inside, from the outside, it's not going to make a difference because you're not going to be seeing it from the outside. But when you're on the inside, it's going to look ridiculous if those giant concrete blocks are sticking out. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Pointing at the wrong piece, that's why. But yeah, it would look ridiculous when you have those giant concrete pieces sticking out like that. See, like this piece sticking out. And so, yeah, let's take these off. And let's get these windows out of here. And we'll do this. Get these all out of here. And then we can build our second piece. Because, yeah, that's going to look, I think that's going to look cool. And then I need to even put a light out here somewhere. Whoops. Let's do this. We'll get a light out here somewhere that is not necessarily visible from in there. But let's see if we can make a red light here. There we go. Because, yeah, then when you're coming up through here, oops, let's turn the jetpack off so we can be upright. So when you're coming up through here, yeah, that looks cool. I think that's the look I'm going for. And so I'm not positive if I want the bottom to be concrete or like this, and so I think I'm going to build this one this way, and then we'll try the bottom one with the concrete instead. So let me get the rest of this put together here, and we'll see how it looks. So we're going to do that, because otherwise it won't match. Is that the right? Is that going to be the right shape? No. No, it's not. Okay. Let me see. Make sure I've got the right. So it's going to be that. Is that the right? I think that's the right one. Let me see. Come on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, right there. So we're going to do this and that, and there we go, and that, come on, and then we put in these little corner pieces like that, and that, and there we go, and the last one. Alright, and then so then we're going to have, this is at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. So this is going to be the one that comes out. So let me see. Whoops. This is going to be there and there. Whoops. And these four, we're going to get these four in here. There we go. And then we're going to do these around here. Whoops, I keep switching to that one for some reason. And let's see. So that way. There we go. And there. And we'll get this. Whoops. One more. Did I turn that the wrong way? Nope, that's right. Okay, and then we can do, whoops. It's just horrible. Okay, there we go. All right, like that. And that. And that. Get this one put in here. And then we can get these corners. And then we can try the concrete on the bottom. We'll see how that looks. And I'll probably have to use the hollow pieces instead of the solid pieces, but we'll see which way I prefer, and then either way I'm going to have to rebuild one or the other. But let's get these. Let's see. We want this piece, and we're going to, let's see, we're going to go like this. Yep, like that. There we go. Come on. Perfect. And that, and that, and that. Come on. And then we can do this thin slope. And we can get these in here. Whoops. And one more. And there we go. Okay, now I can put these. Let's see, we can put these walls there and there and whoops, and there, come on, and there. Okay, so now when we're coming in, let me put another light in here so I can see what that's going to look like. Come on. There we go. Alright. So now when we're coming in here, let's get our jetpack. Man, I'm going through the oxygen in a hurry, aren't I? Let's get our jetpack. Okay, so we're coming through. We're coming up. and we go through that. That's kind of cool. I need to close this in. Let me close this in because that doesn't get the effect right. So let's do this. Grab this piece here. And we'll do this. Here we go. Come on. And come on. That one. And come on. Those elevators are just frustrating trying to grab them. Okay, and let's see. We can go. And is that, there we go. That. And one more. Let's get in here. We'll get inside here and place it so we can see where we're at. There we go. Okay, so we'll get out of here. And you're coming up or coming down either way. And yeah, I definitely like that. And then when you're coming down here, yeah, I like it with the opening on the bottom too. So I'm going to end up switching that, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that off camera. I don't want to bore you guys with those details, but I think the red in there looks good too. And I'm going to have to figure out how to paint the bottom of that thing. So cool. Let's go grab some oxygen and we'll see if maybe we can get a little bit of this figured out down here as far as what we're going to seal. And you know what? That's really frustrating. This is my gravity generator doing this. I can't walk up these stairs because the gravity is so strong. It's not like my ship is crooked, or you know, it's not like my base is crooked or anything, is it? Is it like, is the gravity generator my capital vessel? No, it's 125 meters away. It can't be that. But let me see. Let me try turning off this gravity generator and see if the other one is still... No, see, if you look down here, there's no gravity. And so if we turn this back on, we have gravity. So this is our only influence, but I can't even walk up these steps. I'm holding forward. Yeah, they really need to make the gravity why would I build a space station with a gravity generator and then make the gravity like super strong, right? But yeah, let's see if we can seal this in. So where is our oxygen right now? Our oxygen is in this room and in that room there. So basically I need a ventilator in here somewhere. And I do need to move that generator. Do I even have another generator on me? Do I have one on me? No. So let me see if I have any. Did I put them in the constructor by chance? Because I know I brought, did I bring some? Yeah, here's the large generators. There we go. Okay. So we're going to move this generator because that one's like right in the way. And so we're going to do this. I think we're going to put this one back here like that. And then we're going to take out this one. And I can even deconstruct because I'm not going to need 4 of them. There we go. And I can rotate this. Let me see if I can rotate this. Is it not going to let me rotate it because other stuff is in the way or what? Yeah, it's not going to let me rotate it. Okay, so I'm going to have to put in another fuel tank somewhere and then take that one out. Let me see. I don't have fuel tanks on me. Let's go back to the constructor and let's see what we have as far as... No, there was more parts than that, right? There we go. Let's see. I had... There's a fuel tank tier 2. And let me see. So what is the capacity on this? The capacity on that is 2,700. And what is the capacity on this one? 6,000. So yeah, you do get more out of the tier 3s. So I'll probably put in the tier 3s. Let me see. What do we have in there now? How much do we have in there now? We have 45. So if I put in 2 of these tier 2s, so let me grab these And we'll put in 2 of these for right now. There we go. And now we should be able to take this out without removing the fuel. There we go. And then we can put our tier 3 fuel tank back. So let's see, where can we fit that? I'm kind of thinking I want that against the wall. So I'll probably want to move the gravity generator too, because I think the gravity generator is a problem there. So let's do that. Let's deconstruct, because I have more gravity generators in... I'm hitting main because I was looking for the main constructor. There we go. Here's our gravity generators. So let's do this. Take this apart. And nice. And we'll put this in the corner. There we go. And let's put this stuff back in here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I don't need those fuel tanks. And now we should be able to take these. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we have our jetpack off. We should be able to walk around again. Alright, perfect. Okay, and actually, yeah, I do need to move that generator back against the wall, because these are all going to be against the wall. So let's do that. What is my power usage even? It's not even close. Okay. Yeah, my power usage is not even close, so I don't need 2 of those large generators. So we'll take that one out. And we'll take these fuel tanks out. And, well, that was interesting. What was it that those... Where did the other cables go? Huh. Because it's not like it let me pick up the other cables, right? Let's see. Let's go back to the main constructor. We'll put this stuff in here. And do I have... I thought I had another ventilator. Let me see. Let me grab... man, I really need to clean out my inventory. I got a bunch of garbage in here. And we can put that back in there and that back in there. And I even have fiber in my inventory still. So let's grab this. Just while I'm thinking about it. There we go, we can put the cables in there. Okay, so yeah, because what I wanted to do in here is I'm going to enclose these in this sort of thing. And we're going to put this, whoops, not that. We're going to do this. So yeah, we're going to like basically put this in this sort of thing, like a cage or whatever, with a little door in it or something. And so that it can be a visual, it's more of a visual separator than anything else. But I need to figure out where I'm going to put the ventilator in here. What if I put it underneath? This is so frustrating. I'm trying to run there. Now, if I put it in the floor, it's going to be, it's not going to look right, I don't think. So let me put it in this wall here, I think. So we'll do this, and we'll put a piece here, and we'll take this out, and then we can put in, do we have a ventilator, or do I need to make another one? Did I use them all up? I think I used them all up. Okay, so let's make another ventilator, and we can get that put in there. I think we need probably 3 or 4 more by the time we're done here. And we can get this stuff out of the thing. And there we go. Okay, and then we should have oxygen in this room now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Nice, and that should come up here. Good. Good. So I think all of our regions are now oxygenated, other than this one. But I think all of our hallways and stuff. And, interesting. Okay, apparently I need to put one in this hallway. So I need to do that hallway. And so let's get, we can even do that now. We can put, here, let's get these. And there we go. Is that going to fill up? Yep. Okay. And I suppose I should grab some more oxygen since I'm down to 64 again. Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Right. There we go. And one more. Okay, and then we can go upstairs and see if we can get that, see if we can get the bedroom filled. Let's go down here and turn this off. Is that open? This is still open. Okay. Put 2 blocks here. One there and one there. And this should go down to 222 now. Yep. Okay. So we now have a bedroom with a sealable area. So let's do this. Let's take this out and we'll put a ventilator in the roof. There we go. And let's see. Excellent. Okay, and let's see what kind of oxygen. Let's fill all. And we have 3,500 out in the base, and we have 7,800 in the tanks. Cool. And I didn't actually use that much of it. Okay. Cool. So, and I can fill up my fuel too. Awesome. So our fuel can go for 10 hours. Nice. And yeah, so that's a decent amount of stuff completed for this episode, and I think that's going to be all for episode 42. So yeah, I think we're good for now. And so join me in episode 43, and I think we are going to head down to the planet and do some do some raiding and exploring and all that stuff. We'll get that planet mapped out and do some raiding and all that stuff. So, whoa, that's gonna hurt. Nope. So, yeah, and I'll probably do a bonus episode between now and then for the patrons, where we'll do a little bit of cleanup and that kind of stuff, all the off-camera finishing up type of stuff. But yeah, join me in episode 42 and a half or 43, and we will see you then. Later.